Welcome everybody. Today we're going to show you the whole experience on what it's like to stay in the Barcelo Maya Riviera in the year 2024. So let's jump right into it. So just some quick information about the hotel. It is about an hour and 20 minutes, probably about an hour from the Cancun airport. Now, the hotel is really big. It's got a lot of things. This specific hotel has 4 restaurants in there. But the good thing about once you stay in one of the Barcelo Mayas is that you can actually go to any of the 14 restaurants in total that they have in all the hotels. And all the hotels are in the same area, so you can just walk to them, and that is something pretty cool. Now, the beach is really nice. I mean, it is huge actually, and there is a lot of seating, not just in the beach, but everywhere. You see a lot of seating everywhere, and there's actually quite a bit of people. Just for your information, again, we are visiting this on March 9th on 2024, so it should be a season where there's quite a few tourists around here. But even though there's a lot of people, it doesn't feel like it's like super cluttered. I mean, according to what I saw on Google, this is the biggest pool in the Riviera Maya, and it is definitely very big. We do see some people playing volleyball. We got some music bar, and just so you guys know as well, we do have the premium level, which included what we're going to show you a little bit later, the food there, and it also includes some massages and discounts and all that kind of stuff that will be going on later on. But right now, let's just show you guys what the beach looks like, because I know the beach is one of the most important aspects when you go to a hotel. So let's check out the room. So coming out, it's a pretty big room. It's basically like a vertical hallway. On the left-hand side, you've got a really big closet. I mean, it is huge. And I guess as soon as you open it, it comes up, and you definitely have a lot of room. And then on this side right here, you have your included accessories that come with. You've got some nice little hooks here. You've got 2 bathrooms. Obviously, usually it's 2 people, so the amount of bathrooms that you put. You got your safe. You got also a steam garner right here. And then in here also, if you want to do your laundry, you also have your laundry bag right here. Now let's take a look at the bathroom. So it's a standard bathroom. You got 2 faucets here, and then on the other side, you got the bathroom over here. Not that big of a deal, nothing fancy, nothing really like that, but it's nice and clean. Everything since we came here was really clean. I mean, no really issues with dirt or anything like that. And then you've got your shower here, which is it's not that big, but I mean, 2 people could definitely fit in here, but it could have been just a little bit bigger. Now let's go over and head to the room. Also, this part kind of like fades away, so you can't really see in there. And then this is the main room. So the bed is huge. Just for some size comparison, the bed is huge. It's nice and comfy. It's kind of soft actually, so you do sink in a little bit. You got quite a few pillows as well. You've got a decent sized TV. And then let me show you what we have over here as well. You got a big mirror on this side. You've got a sofa on the left-hand side. And then now let's take a look at the mini bar. What includes also something pretty cool that they did tell us is that we do get 24-hour room service included. So that's something pretty cool. Now let's take a look at the mini bar. Nothing really fancy there. You get Pepsi, and some other pops and Coronas and some little nuts. So nothing really that fancy in here. And you got your bottle of water there. But now where it gets nice and interesting is the view that you get. So you get this door right over here. Go ahead and open it. We got a nice jacuzzi, and I mean, take a look at that. The jacuzzi is super clean. I mean, there's no issues there. It is nice and clean. You get a little table here on the right-hand side, and then as well, this is the view that you get. So not every single one of them has this view. there is some rooms that aim to the ocean, and then there's other rooms that aim towards the patio, and that you only see basically like palm trees and stuff like that. So obviously, if you get this view, well, it's gonna be a lot nicer. And then those are the rooms downstairs that seem pretty cool. So it's like you have your jacuzzi, but you can go into the pool downstairs. So we didn't get that room, but that room definitely does seem pretty cool. But overall, yeah, the view is really, really, really nice. We are on the 4th floor, and it does seem like there's one more floor above us. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy some of the food, and we're gonna show you what it's like to eat and everything like that, and some other activities around the place. So we'll see you on that one. So now talking about the food, there is 2 options of food. One is if you're in the premium level, which is the one that we're showing you right here. Nothing really that fancy, but the food was actually pretty good. You've got your different sorts of options. You got veggie option, meat option, fish option. In this one, they had salmon, mashed potatoes, and everything I had was amazing. They also have, what I did notice was a little bit more variety with the desserts. Like the desserts did taste a little bit better and looked a little bit fancier than your regular restaurants, which we'll be showing you right after this one. And now this is the buffet that everybody can come into regardless if you're premium level or not. Like I said, the biggest difference isn't really the food itself, but really the amount of people that can come in here. Well, first of all, in this buffet, you're gonna get so much more options. I mean, the buffet is so big, and it's actually pretty good. I probably rated about a 7.5 or 8 out of 10, so it's above average, but definitely look at this. There was a lot of people in here, which is the big difference with the premium level, where obviously, I mean, there's not that many people. Now, you've got the seating inside, and as you guys can see right here as well, you've got seating outside. So, and both places were really full. I mean, there is definitely a lot of people, but no need to worry about that because the food is endless here. I'm going to just show you guys a bunch of videos here of all the different kinds of options, but I mean, you've got meat that isn't cooked, that you can cook it at your own style. You've got burgers, you've got fried stuff, veggie stuff, fish, all kinds of drinks in there. I mean, there is almost everything that you could imagine is here. And like I said, the food is pretty good. It's not really going to say, oh my God, you know, this is the best food I've ever had in my entire life. But like I did say, it is above average. So now let's talk about the pool, which is one of the biggest things that this place has to offer. Now, the pool is really, really big, but it's basically divided into 4 different sections. And they've got 2 places. They've got a pool bar, which has really no music. They've got another one that's called a music bar, and they've got a DJ and all that kind of stuff. They got a little bit more ambiance over there. Really, the pool is divided in 4 different parts, and they're all kind of the same. They've got these water things that give you massage in the back and actually feel pretty good. They've also got these sort of beds in the middle of the water. They're also pretty cool, and everything is kind of like an infinity pool, so when you're looking at the ocean, you can't really see the end of the pool. It's pretty cool. It also depends also what side of the pool you're on, because there's some pools that feel cooler or hotter than the other ones, and this one is nice. You can't do any diving or anything like that, but it's really, really cool. So let me show you what the pool looks like. Now, the next part that we have are the restaurants that are actually in the hotel, and these are not buffet. You've got number 1, you've got a Japanese restaurant, and then for the next one, you've got an Italian restaurant, which they all look really, really nice, and you do need reservation to go into these ones. And I imagine the times are a little bit later for this one. The one that we went to was this one, La Comédie, which is a French restaurant, and they also have a Mexican restaurant. Now, we chose the French restaurant because it was a little bit different than the other ones. I mean, Japanese restaurants and Mexican, well, we've been to them. So I was like, well, let's take a look at what is in the French restaurant. And the entrance is really, really, really nice. And the decoration inside is immaculate. I mean, they've got like these dancing figures on the top that they created, and again, it's really cool. And the way this works, basically, I'll put the menu on the screen right now so you guys can see what it is. It's still all inclusive, but you basically order on the menu, and you can order, I mean, as many things as you want. You can order like 10 entrees if you want. You can order whatever you want, as many desserts, black label whiskey, whatever you want. But again, it's just basically on the menu. They did give us these breads to start, and they were amazing. It was like an onion bread, which I don't know. I was starving, so that's why I also said it was amazing. Now for the starter, I did order these snails because of course if you go to a French restaurant you have to order that. We ordered onion soup and some shrimp. And again, like you can see, it is kind of like all inclusive, but as well the portions aren't really that big. And here I was trying the snails, and this was the first time actually I was trying snails. They don't really taste that bad. I mean, they kind of just taste like salty and have a gooey feeling. But I mean, they were pretty good. They did smell a little bit weird though. I will tell you that. Next up for our main meals, both of us had ribs. One of them was pork ribs and then the other one were beef ribs. And they were both pretty good. I mean, the sauce was really good and the portion was actually really, really big. I mean, I would definitely say it's maybe like 350, 400 grams of meat, and the mashed potatoes were also really, really good. And like as you guys can see here, the presentation is really nice as well, which is, I don't know, something pretty cool to see when you go to an all-inclusive restaurant. And then at the end, we did order dessert. Of course, I ordered like one of each. We had the crepes. These were actually my least favorite, and it was my birthday when we went there, so they gave us this little cake. But the crepes were okay. I mean, really nothing special. And the birthday cake that they gave me as well was okay. The other one was kind of like Jello. I think this was my least favorite, the desserts. But definitely the food was amazing. The service was really good. I mean, they were always like, do you want any more bread? Do you want any more drinks? How is everything? So, I mean, the service was really, really good. The food overall was amazing, except like I said, the desserts weren't really my favorite. And for the final thing, you cannot go to a hotel and not do your relaxation. So we used our premium level discount, which gave us 40% discount. So we had a couples massage, which was usually $300, and at 40% discount, it was $180 for two people. So I mean, that wasn't really that bad. This spa does have like a kids spa because it's like the general spa for other hotels. So even if you book hotels in this one, in the Barcelo Maya Riviera, they're gonna tell you to go to this place, and it's like a 5-7 minute walk from the hotel, so not really that bad. The place is really nice, and again, obviously I'm not going to show you inside when they were giving us the massage, but just overall the massage was pretty good. They put us in a cabin when you book like your couples massage. First you walk through this hallway, they take you somewhere where you can have like tea and water and some cookies and stuff like that, and then after that they make you wait there maybe like 5 minutes, and then they take you to the booth. And again, the massage was pretty good. Overall, again, they talk, you know, like really nice and quiet when they're asking you questions, but they ask you like what part of the body you would like them to focus on, also the intensity, like if you want it softer or harder, all those things they ask you. And then throughout while they're doing the massages, they do ask you like how you're feeling and everything like that, and they got like some little music in the background. Everything is really, really nice and quiet. I mean, even the waiting area is nice and quiet, so it's definitely a nice place to go to. And they do include, they say like the hydrotherapy, and we were like, oh wow, okay, you know, that sounds pretty interesting. But it's basically what they have in the pool that I showed you, where it's like those the fountain that gets on top, you know, that they throw on top of you, and it's like again like water therapy. But again, we had that at the pool, and it seemed like they had a hot tub there, but there was like a lot of people in there, so we were like, we're not really gonna do this. But again, like I said, the massage was pretty good. I don't know if I didn't have the discount, I don't know if it was worth $300, but with a 40% discount, it was definitely pretty good. But overall, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. This was a little bit of everything that we did so far. If you have any questions, then drop it down below in the comments, and I will be more than happy to answer any of the comments that you guys have. Definitely recommend this hotel, especially for the price. Everything was amazing. Hope I'll to see you soon. If you guys did enjoy, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.